everyone. Here from the Mello Center at the Women's Basketball Media Day. I'm here with Brittney Sykes. It's Coach Q's 10th season as the head coach of the Syracuse women's basketball team. What does he mean to you?
He means a lot to me. He gave me an opportunity to play for a great program and help build a great team from my freshman year up until now. It just means a lot to be a part of his history and to make history with him and to know that he was one of the big reasons why I did come here.
And what's a moment that stands out in your mind of your time with Coach Q?
I mean, there's a lot of moments, but if I had to pick one, I guess it would be our first tournament win, and to just see the excitement on his face to finally get that tournament win under his belt and to be one of the players to help him achieve that goal. And that is a big goal for any coach in the NCAA or in women's basketball, period, to get an NCAA win and go to the tournament multiple times.
So now, of course, the big story when it comes to you is the ACL.
Yes.
How do you feel right now?
I feel great, honestly. I'm at peace. I'm really enjoying the process. I'm just happy to be back and to be healthy and to be strong mentally, physically, emotionally, and to know that, what happened, and to just really make sure I'm making strides towards just becoming a better person and a better player more than I have ever been.
So take us now into everything off the court. What have you been doing to prepare, and can we expect you to be back on the court soon?
Well, of course. I'm on the court now. I'm with my team. I'm in every rep, like Coach said, and I'm practicing full force. They're making sure that I'm going full speed and that I'm being aware of my cuts and everything. And I think off the court, honestly, is just making sure I stay healthy, eating healthy, making sure, I keep up on my schoolwork and just making sure I keep myself mentally stimulated and reading things on how to stay healthy and to how to not just come back stronger as an athlete, but come back stronger as a person.
And sometimes when you're off the court as a spectator, you can kind of see or learn what the team's doing more than even when you're in the game. So what are things that you saw on the court that you weren't able to really see happening, maybe what places that you need to improve as a team?
As a team, what I did not realize when I sat out, and when you're a player and you're scoring and you're working with, and you're on the court with the team and you sit down and you watch, our team is really freakishly athletic. And it's from many players. It can go from Danielle to Bria or Brianna Day. And one person that I was really, really shocked at how athletic they were was Cornelia Fondren. And her arms look short, but they're deceiving. She would go up and get a rebound, or she would just jump up out of nowhere and just have a clean run to the basket. Even in practice now, it still shocks me. And I tell her, you're athletic and you don't even know it. And it was great watching her play this season and to play multiple positions. It was just really, really good.
So you guys have been to the NCAA tournament a bunch of times, 3 years in a row now?
3 years in a row.
So how has those experiences helped you guys to be a more experienced team in the long run?
I think getting those wins and going to the tournament 3 times in a row, it really builds your confidence as a team to know that you are an NCAA team and to know that we can go there and we can win. And I think now it's just making sure that we keep winning and not just getting to the first round and winning the first round, going to the second round, but more so getting to the Sweet 16 and playing those teams and knowing that we are one of those teams to defeat.
You've had a bunch of experienced players coming back, but you also have new freshmen that came in. How do you see them playing into their role on the team?
They're going to do great. Abby, she doesn't miss a shot in practice, and it's scary. I like for her to be on my team when we're scrimmaging because it is hard to guard her. She stretches out of zone no matter where she's at on the floor. Jade, she's another threat. She's athletic. She's a gamer. You get the ball in her hands, you need her to score, she's going to do it. Julia, she's a very smooth player. She's quiet, but, she'll get out of her quiet stage soon enough. We tell her to talk all the time. But she's a really, really skilled 4 or 5 player. And I'm trying to think. Davita, smart point guard. And she's a quiet one, too. But as for a player, she's a gamer as well. And she can take it to the rack. She can finish with contact. She's a good shooter. The freshmen that are coming in now, they're going to help us build our program even more. And hopefully they continue the history of helping us get to the NCAA tournament.
And you have two big teams coming in that were semifinalists last year in the tournament, Duke and Louisville. How do you feel that you guys will match up with them in those games?
I think we're going to do fine. I mean, we played Duke for the past 2 years. We only lost to them by 2 last year, and that's just a couple of possessions that we have to clean up. Louisville, we've been playing them since my freshman year here, even when we were in the Big East. So they're no surprise to us. We know how they play. They're a great team. They have a great coaching staff, and Jeff Waltz, and Duke has a great coaching staff, and Coach P. They're great teams. We're a great team. And as much as we prepare for them, I believe that every team in the ACC is preparing for us just as we prepare for them.
And lastly, how was the trip to Europe?
It was long, but it was a great trip. We really liked it. I would have to say my favorite city was Prague in the Czech Republic. It was really, really beautiful, and the sights, the people, they're so friendly, and there's a lot of dogs in Europe that roam around free. And I think that was the most shocking thing, that people just walk around with their dogs. They're in the stores with us, and I'm like, okay, they're just randomly walking around. You're eating your pizza, and you just see a dog just strolling right by you. I'm like, well, you know what, America, we don't do this, but hey, it is what it is in Europe, and it was fun. It was great. The shopping, just being with your team. We were playing, we were being goofballs, and I think honestly the funniest thing was us just trying to find Wi-Fi everywhere we go, because we couldn't get in contact with the outside world, and I think that was the one thing that really got to us. But when we found that Wi-Fi, we would let everybody know.
It's scary how much we rely on it.
Oh yeah, it's scary how much you rely on your phone. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Brittney Sykes from the women's basketball team, reporting from the Mello Center at Media Day. I'm Ariel Epstein, Citrus TV.